cat prints. Hey, man, lady. Yeah, I don't think I'd go ice skating yet. It's warm, 38. It was only about 3 inches thick. And it looked like it's, I bet it's not a half-inch thick out there where it's dark and it's deep out here. You may ice skate, but it won't be for long. You'll be scuba diving. You see weird shit sometimes, like, so I come out here all the time. Here's a truck, nobody in it, and a big hole in the ice right there, but no footprints going to it. And there's just nothing to do here, and there's no tire prints next to it. Here's some rabbit prints. Just weird little things you see. Skinny dipping, yeah. No way. I'd rather do that in the Bahamas. You just wonder where these people would be. Come here, Daisy. What are you doing, hon? I don't mind her running around when there's no cars here, but let's party, hon. Let's go bye-bye. Walkie bye-bye. Yes, warm one. I actually even thought, I had thoughts. I shouldn't say almost. Now you can see where he pulled up. But there's like nothing to do here. Nobody's fishing. I see this weird stuff from time to time. Shut up, squawking blue jay. There's two crows over there. Shut up, squawking blue jay. No, I wasn't parked there before the snow. Nope. You can see those tracks right there. Come on, hon, it's a party. So anyway, I was thinking of going down to Mayville, Kentucky, where that tornado hit. It's 10 hours, 680 miles. And I thought, nah. Then I was thinking about doing some black and white photography, but really it's pretty low light. And with the snow off the trees, it's just not that great. So really I got a weird day where I have nothing to videotape or record. Come on, hon, let's party. That, I videotape everything. You know that. Go on, hon. Anything. And yesterday, we got that snow. And it's like that with video, and it's like that with still photography. You never know what it's going to look like, is my point. You think you do, but then I take photos that I wasn't even going to use, and they turn out to be some of the ones people like the most. I mean, you kind of got an idea, but things look different through a lens than they do in life. But here's the point. So yesterday, it started snowing. And I got, I'm not doing anything anyway, so I get my GoPros, and I thought, well, I'll go put them out on the golf course. Go on, hon. And I did. I turned them both on, put them on a little mini tripod, and recorded, and I uploaded that 2-hour video that you probably saw when you got up this morning. Now, I didn't scroll to the end to see what it looked like. It did end up snowing pretty good. Not like big time, But I looked at the beginning of the video, like the thumbnail must have been early on, where you can see the camera sitting on the grass, and it just kind of looks, and people probably think this is super boring. And if there wasn't much visible snow as time went on, which there should have been, but like I said, you never really know what it's going to look like. It probably is pretty boring. But hindsight, if I'd have known that then, I wouldn't have done it to begin with. But there were quite a few deer out there running around. I thought maybe I'll get lucky after I leave. They'll come up and walk around the camera or something. But I don't know if that happened or not. Once I record something, I don't watch it again. Sometimes I'll watch parts of my old videos, but most of the time I don't. People will make comments, oh, did you see that big buck? It's like, no, I didn't. Once I took it, picked up the camera, downloaded it, edited it, and uploaded it to YouTube, I didn't watch any of it. So it happens a lot. Yeah. Nah, it's not really fishy. All this stuff, I mean, I have this happen from time to time. And it gets you thinking a little bit. You know? I mean, the only thing that would keep me from really thinking is 2 footprints out to the edge of that ice, where it's about 40 feet deep, and an empty truck. That didn't happen. And that hole in the ice I talked to you about, that's only about 2 feet deep there. And there's no footprints to that either. So it's just a little bit of a mystery. You know, I don't see any like bike tracks where they just parked here and took off. Probably some guy banging his mistress and they took off in her car. But I don't think it's anything to worry about. But I do see things like this occasionally. So I might go down, I might take a look at Nyan Queen. Go down there and Pinconning. I knew today'd be boring as hell. I had a good time with my buddy last night though. We had really a lot of fun. Maybe in the trunk. Yeah, that's kinda... No, they don't, I mean, probably once a year I'll pull up here and it's some young lucky son of a bitch getting a blowjob. You see the windows steamed up and 2 heads pop up. Gives me a chance to reminisce. And think just 45 short years ago, that was me. I get teary-eyed, then I compose myself, and I start up the Astrovan. Block it out of my mind anymore to keep them going crazy. I looked where the car ran off the expressway last night, and if you'd say, hey, you just can't take those things out with your car. And yeah, I'll tell you something. You know, the guy's a doctor, right? And I'll tell you something I learned last night is sometimes these arteries break in your nasal passages deep, and it'll run into your lung. And as it turns out, blood is very damaging to the inside of your lung. And there are actually a lot of people transferred and hospitalized because doctors can't stop the bleeding, like an emergency room physician. And on a holiday like this, if you had like a nosebleed that wouldn't stop, you would probably have a hard time getting them to see somebody where they could cauterize it. But I always, you know, you kind of, you know, a guy that's been a doctor for 45 years, you learn a lot. And it's just a normal guy that isn't in that like me, and I'm thinking, wow, I didn't really know that. You know, unless you're a hemophiliac or on blood thinners or something like that. Another one too, a cat bite. You get bitten by a cat, you better treat that right away. You don't, you let it go a day, I guarantee you that's going to be an automatic 3-day hospital stay. There's bacteria on cats' teeth that just like doubles every 8 seconds in your bloodstream. Yeah, that wreck, yeah. I think probably just going too fast. You know, you get tired sometimes, you're getting off. I mean, that's like a perfect scenario, and that's why it happened. Downhill, maybe a little excess speed, but I'll bet you money it was old tires. You're just not thinking, you know. Maybe you have to go to the bathroom bad. That's the first good rest stop for quite a while going southbound. If you didn't get off in Gaylord 90 miles north, you were going to be driving your ass off. And I think they were on their way to Ohio. So they for they're sideways in a ditch. And it was that. It's like this stuff right here in the middle right now. Sloppy, heavy mush boat. At least they didn't get hurt. I doubt he's bragging about his driving skills. If you haven't, they were probably scared like hell. You know, they really didn't have enough speed unless they connected with a telephone pole or something by that point. But if you've never been in a car wreck or anything and you haven't seen a lot of them, I drove an ambulance for a year a long time ago. When you go off the road and, you know, it's starting to get rough and it'll scare the holy hell out of you. You're gonna die, even though the chances of that under those circumstances are pretty low. I bet they got out of there in a half a second. Probably thinking it's going to catch on fire and all sorts of shit. Which is a possibility, but not likely. And sand. Pull them upside down. They go into the canal upside down. You know, it's dark, it's night, you don't know up from down, and you can't get the door open. And they drowned. Getting foggy. Went and got my coffee today. I was glad they were open. What's this guy pulled over here for? Some lady. No, you never know what's going to happen. That's true. This is actually a nice day if it stays nice and foggy like this. Hey Mary, how you doing? You got any fog over there? Everything's melting over here. Just took Daisy and let her party here for a little bit too. Yeah, it is mushy, yeah. Almost 40. Sucks. I like this view. Yep. I noticed when I drove by, I never go there, but when I drove by Applebee's, they were closed. And in the old days, that place would be rocking. Christmas Eve day, people would be like still shopping and stuff. But I'll bet you money, they can't get enough help to open it up. But those, they have to be like just missing huge income days. You want to? I think Daisy wants to go out and party some more. You want to go pee-pee? You want to go out there and pee-pee? Why can't you visit, Corona? Go to Peterson Park. Pick up some good stones while you got a nice warm day. Oh, gotcha. But if she was negative, you don't have anything to worry about, do you? Come here, Daisy. How you doing? Come here, Daisy. 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 Come on. Come on. It's a party. Come on. Good girl. Damn it. Oh, gotcha. Let me start this damn thing again. The camera locked up.